Let's take a look how to create video content pieces similar to this one in just 5 minutes and how to take your video content to the new level. I will measure my time with Toggle, so let's just start this 5-minute test to see how it goes. And the first thing we need to do obviously is to upload our video. We will choose the ContentFries Context editor for this task, and we will use our Dropbox integration and choose maybe this video Anthony speech.move and select it, and we also need to set the proper language because I have Slovak language set in there. And now just go to the last step and choose context you are interested in, and I will choose only the Facebook video context. Now just finish and let's just see how it goes. So turn on our Toggle desktop and we are having about 50 seconds and also we are having uploaded our content piece. Now I will cheat just a little bit to see how this content piece is was made. So the first thing I need to do is I need to change my background type to image and choose the background image that was used in the example, and this is the background image. I need to make it full width and full height and move these sliders to make it more like it is in the source video, maybe something like this, and also maybe just slightly bigger. Okay, now I need to add some rectangle element, make it full height and choose some dark color and move the opacity slider just a bit down. And now I need to move this rectangle in this layers area below the video, so the video is normally visible, and also make our headline in white color, and also captions I may need to rewind to see them in white color also and make them bigger so they are readable on social media. Okay, well, what I want to do now is to make this container of our captions slightly smaller, so it is not edge to edge, but it is better for eyes. And move the X position. I can move it with my mouse, but I like to change only one axis, and this is better for me. Now just see how it goes with our timer. We are 2 minutes left, so we need to make our headline unique, and maybe choose some fancy font for that, maybe something like this, maybe make it a little bit larger, and maybe duplicate and move the duplicated headline underneath, make it smaller, and let's just say maybe in this color, and also in slightly different font, and maybe give it some fancy emoji. So it's not exactly the same as our source video, but we are almost there. Just move this little bit to the top, and this maybe something like this. And okay, let's just compare those two. As you can see, is quite similar, but let's just see how much time we are having left, and we are having like 45 seconds. So now let's just quickly add some image, and by that image I mean this little thing. We can make it like our watermark, place it maybe somewhere in the corner, and as you can see, this looks pretty good. And last thing is to add new font and make ourselves some promo of our page. Let's just say www.yoursite.com, and maybe in white, smaller, and lower the opacity. So this is quite similar to this one, as you can see, and we got all of that in just 5 minutes. I have maybe 20 seconds behind, but my English is slowing me down, so I think we should be able to manage to do something like this in just 5 minutes. And we can also get advantage of our context system, and by that I mean you can switch your context in this section or add new contexts to your context group. I will do just that by adding the Instagram, IGTV and LinkedIn contexts to this context group, and I will switch to my Instagram video context. As you can see, this context is looking quite similar to the original context, and it should be the same, but I see the background image is misplaced somehow, so this is something we need to fix. And if you change your context, it should be exactly the same as the original context. And what I recommend in the context that are having the same width and height is do some small modification to those contexts, because when your visitor see your video exactly the same on Facebook and on Instagram, he have no motivation to watch your video on both platforms. So you may need to think about the context of the current platform where you are uploading the video, and that means when you are uploading your video to Instagram, maybe use some lifestyle headline or something. So this is our Instagram headline. Maybe use something like my wonderful daily routine get 10x more energy or something. Okay, I will also change the background image to make it more different than the original context, maybe something like this, and fix the X and Y position. So I will place it on the 0 and fix the width and height. This is something we will fix very soon to not have this bug. Okay, so this is our Instagram context, and maybe change the rectangle color to make it more, to have it more colored, maybe something like this, I don't know, or maybe totally get rid of this rectangle. That should be also fine. And okay, so this is our Instagram context, just for showcasing you the possibilities of this feature. And also now switch to IGTV Context, where we are having also the video and the misplaced background that we can fix by unlinking this context, or we can remove the background image if we want. And now just switch to the LinkedIn context, and maybe we will keep this really simple by removing the background image, and instead we will choose some background color in our context. So let's just use this color thingy right here and change the background color to something like this, and also move the captions a little bit higher. Okay, and now when my contexts are ready, I can bulk export them just by clicking on bulk export. Click on this checkbox to check all of our context in this context group and export all of them just by clicking on this button. So as you can see, ContentFries is pretty powerful as of now, and my context is already exported. I could download all of them on my dashboard just by going into the dashboard by clicking on the logo, and download all of my context just by clicking the download button. And in future it will be possible to download all of these contexts in a zip file and have it immediately ready for me. The app is currently in the stabilization phase, which means we are aware of some issues that are in the app and we are working on fixing that as soon as possible. But as you can see, the app and the platform is quite powerful as of today, and it can help you save so much time. So that's all for today's video. Don't forget to write what you think about these features I showed in this video in the comment section below, and see you next time.